As he stepped off the creaking ship onto the weathered dock of Seyda Neen, the briny scent of the bitter coast enveloped Samuel. Our Red Guard protagonist wasted no time immersing himself in the intrigue of Seyda Neen on his first day. With the help of a scroll he purchased from a local trader, he unlocked the doors of the Imperial warehouse, revealing a trove of contraband and equipment. Not yet satisfied, he proceeded to hunt for treasure in hollowed-out tree stumps scattered across the outskirts of the fishing village. Driven by an insatiable curiosity, he delved into the Samaris ancestral tomb, where the whispers of the dead mingled with the musty air. Amidst ancient bones, Samuel uncovered a magic ring, its enchantments promising newfound strength of mind. His path then led him to Adamasatus, a bandit camp nestled in the rugged terrain. There, Samuel's pragmatic nature took a more assertive form as he clashed with the bandits, the crashing of steel echoing throughout the cavern. There he also freed 3 captive slaves, 2 Argonians and a Khajiit, who were grateful for their savior's intervention. Returning to Seyda Neen, a changed man in just a day, Samuel's actions reverberated throughout the coastal village, leaving a trail of mystery and whispers about the Red Guard with the keen blade and curious mind. As he boarded the Silt Strider, an enormous flea-like creature, his thoughts now turned to the one who sent him here. Emperor Uriel Septim VII. They say he's Dragonborn, whatever that may mean. He's rumoured to possess great power in the ways of foresight and prophecy. To give the order to send a particular prisoner halfway across Tamriel is curious enough, but that Samuel stands here, a free man having been given a package to deliver to this Caius Casades, is very curious indeed. Upon arrival in Balmora, Samuel can't help but wonder what lies in store for him. Okay, welcome back to our second episode. So, we've just got to Balmora, and there's a couple of things that we'll need to do in order to progress the main quest. So I'm gonna start.
What brings you here?
By popping in here first, walking to the tapestry, as is tradition,
Can you
because
ask your question quickly?
it's located directly in front of the door. And we'll join the Fighters Guild. So we'll get the first quest for that. That's absolutely fine. Hello. I'm gonna grab... just go with 3 of them, and we'll get 2 of them. Fine.
What's your story?
I'll sell my moon sugar a little bit later, actually.
Head on.
We come back.
What is this regarding, Red Guard?
So our first stop in Balmora is to pick up a new weapon,
You may speak.
and then we'll go talk to
Where is that slave?
Caius Casades and get our blades orders.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
You may speak.
A little bit disconcerting that he's over there, looking like that. Oh, before I move any further, just remember that I was recording some other things, and so I dropped a few options. Audio. Let's bring that music back on. Perfect. Alright. So, in this
You
room,
may speak.
there is a guard. There's a closet here with a few things in it. Which is, if you're going for medium armor, might be okay to grab these. We aren't going for heavy armor this game, but we are going for the Sword of White Woe, which is just on top of this closet. So you want to position yourself basically between this post and the bed, out of view of the guard. And there is a spot here where you don't need to use telekinesis potions. The you can basically be out of view of this guard. We're just going to jump up. I recommend quick saving before you do this as well, because the guard can occasionally see you. We're just trying to angle this right. There we go. And so we've got the Sword of Whitewoe, which is a value of 17,000. Chop 4 to 26, slash and thrust 2 to 26. 24 weight, so it's pretty heavy. And it's got this drain health effect as well, which is 1 to 10 points for 30 seconds. I'm not sure exactly how much it uses per attack, but I'd recommend having a different weapon for the majority of fights, and then bringing that one out if you like fighting a really a high-end character or an important fight.
Do I know you?
So we'll keep the iron longsword equipped for now. And we'll go to Jareen Thelas' house and take care of some rats. And I'm sure nothing will go wrong. Probably. So playing on the highest difficulty again can be a little bit tricky here. Is that the iron helmet? It looks awful. Oh my god. Is that what we look like? Alright. I want to get that helmet replaced as soon as possible. Okay, let's do it.
Where's that slave? Here not long ago.
Cool. There are some locked chests. Well, there's a locked chest in here. I don't know what's actually in there. Maybe we'll just find out before we move on. 83 gold. Okay, not bad. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna leave. Don't look in your chest. It was probably the rat that took it. Definitely the rat. Okay. So yeah, with two of them there, with them stun locking us, kind of awkward. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. That helps. Regen the last of the health. Holy crap. Yo, these rats, they do pack a punch, don't they? Oh, god damn it. Okay. Let's grab this again. Okay.
Do I know you?
Nope, you don't know me. Forget my face. I was never here.
Wealth beyond measure, Outlander.
I'll talk to Caius first, actually. Hello, Mr. Caius Cosades. Just an old man with a skooma problem. So you say your name is Samuel and you've been told to report to me and deliver a package. Perhaps you'll let me look at it. So the Emperor wants me to make you a novice in the blades, and that means to be following my orders. Are you ready to follow my orders, Samuel? Yes. Welcome to the service. You now belong to the blades, with the Emperor's eyes and ears in the provinces. You can use my bed if you need to rest, but leave my personal stuff alone unless I say otherwise. You can improve your modest skills with the blades trainers, or if you're in a hurry, I can give you orders right away. So we'll just grab the orders. So here's 200 drakes, get yourself into this weapon or armor, or a spell. Alright. All fine. So we'll just grab this. So basically talk to Hesfet and Tabalus at the Balmora Fighters Guild. And that'll kick us off in our first kind of... our first quest in the main quest. The Blades, also known as the Dragon Guard in earlier days, originated as an Akaviri order devoted to dragon hunting. Hailing from the mysterious continent of Akavir, they arrived in Tamriel in an attempted invasion of the continent. They were then crushed at the Battle of Pale Pass by a coalition of forces led by Emperor Riemann Cyrodiil and Vivek. Upon hearing the voice of Riemann, the invading Akaviri forces threw down their arms in surrender, swearing fealty to him and declaring him to be Dragonborn. The great Emperor Riemann incorporated the Akaviri troops into his imperial army, which gave the empire a significant fighting edge over its neighbours. Over the centuries, the Order of the Blades was established from this Akaviri fighting force, and they became the personal bodyguards of the Emperor and custodians of the Dragonborn legacy. In the Third Era, as the Empire declined, the Blades took on new responsibilities. They became intelligence agents, serving as the Emperor's eyes and ears. As a secretive organization, they sought to uncover threats to the Empire, both internal and external. Their commitment to the Septim bloodline was unwavering, and their role as intelligence agents took center stage as they worked behind the scenes to navigate the intricate political landscape of Tamriel. The enigmatic Blades appear as guardians of Imperial secrets, keeping a watchful eye on unfolding events and subtly influencing the fate of the Empire. Nice. We got him. Alright. Do you really just junk in here? And obviously lots of pillows. Like, I'm pretty sure this person has well over 100 pillows. Which is kind of funny. Yeah, sure. Okay. Alrighty. Cool. Now we head off to the
Wealth beyond measure.
Fighters Guild again.
There is someone watching me. I can tell. Wealth beyond measure.
Citizen.
Before I do that, because we're here. Cool. I think we probably get away with 2 more. Oh, he's got less than I thought. Maybe? No. There we go. So if you're not playing Longblade, but you're playing a different martial weapon, he has some pretty good weapons that you can buy that are relatively cheap. But the Longblade's really expensive in particular. I think it's like 9,000 gold, which is a little bit much. Like, we're not poor, but
You wish to speak?
you know, it's not really worth spending all that gold on that. I don't think I want anything. That'll do. Cool. While we're here, we'll just join the Mages Guild. I want to grab... just
Yes,
2 of
I'll
both of
come.
those. Fortified Willpower is really good. Increases my chance to cast a spell. And
May I
also
help
increases my magicka. didn't talk to her, did I? I've made the same mistake as I did in so many previous playthroughs. Okay.
Masera,
Head on.
Jump,
do I know you?
jump, 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 jump.
Yes, Outlander?
We've got restoration as a favorite skill. Might be worth
Yes, Outlander?
popping to the temple as well, actually. They've got some good restoration skills at the temple. In particular, restore fatigue and restore health as well. Although restore health we could make ourselves. Time.
May I
Tapestry.
help you?
Every time walk into that damn tapestry. Alright. Egg poachers. Very
You
good.
got the better of me. So go ahead.
Oh, I could have talked to her for advancement as well. It doesn't matter too much.
Greetings.
Okay. Favor. Arcantan. Dwemer puzzle box. Everyone's favorite. Oh, he does block training. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. How are we doing for levels? 4 in strength, 1 in speed and personality. So I think we're gonna aim for strength, agility, and endurance this level up. And probably the
Do you
same
need
again
something?
for the next level up. And maybe even the level up after that as well. So we'll get endurance nice and high straight away.
You may speak.
Now, do I do the egg poachers first? Yeah, let's do the egg poachers first. Probably makes more sense. All these level ups we're getting.
Yes.
Holy cow. So the fights in both of these places are pretty hard at this difficulty. I think probably the egg poachers one is a little bit harder. But I'll explain that when we go in. Yeah, I think it's a little bit harder.
From where do you
What's
hail?
your story?
What's your story? Alright. It's just better avoid the Kwama workers getting stuck on them, but yeah. Nice. Even with no fatigue, we can hit them. It's pretty nice. There are quite a lot of them in here.
All right, I'm listening.
Cool. So if you want to know where these guys are hanging out, there's really not much point talking to the miners because they have no idea, or at least they don't tell you. And as I mentioned in the first episode, don't bother with attacking Scrib. There's just no point. Unless you really want like Scrib jelly. But I mean, I guess if you really want Scrib jelly, you can attack them. But they're just so peaceful. Holy crap, there are so many in this tunnel. It's crazy. There's normally like at least one Kwama forager dude here. But not this time. Okay. So we're gonna grab white woe sword. I don't know if I might need that. I might need adrenaline rush. We'll see. Oh yeah. Okay. I think I need it. Wait a second. Heal up. Actually, I might not. Do they regen health while I'm out of there? If they're regenerating health, I might need to use Adrenaline Rush. Come on. Do the thing. Okay, I'm gonna pop back in. If they've got full health again, I'm gonna pop back out and use the Adrenaline Rush.
Die, fixer!
Okay, cool. Failed casting. Don't have enough magicka. Okay. Cool. Okay. So that's those guys dead. If you've never been into a Kwama egg mine, it's pretty cool. Let's swap back to my through here. Just the Queen's lair, apparently. See no Queen. There's the Queen. Look at it. It's pretty gross. So yeah, that's a Kwama Queen. Hopefully that's showing up nice and vivid on the video. It's pretty gross. Alright, cool. And here we go, back off to... Well, I guess we'll go straight to Arkham's End.
What's your story?
Good. Just climb over the Kwama worker.
That's one ugly outfit.
That's rude. That's so rude. It's not that bad. It's mostly steel. Mostly Imperial steel. Oh. Some people, eh? Did I ask your opinion? No? So that's where we're headed. I do love how it like pokes out from behind there. I was playing around with the draw distance, just kind of bringing it a little bit. Bringing some distant objects a bit more into view. So to explain what I did there, I went towards Balmora so that I'm in range of the town before I tried to rest. That's annoying. Does that not increase my willpower? Oh, is it intelligence? Okay. Okay, that's... I should really know that, considering how much I abused the crap out of fortified intelligence last run, but that's fine. We'll just, we'll just use this. Thank you, Fargoth, for your wonderful ring. I guess we'll probably rest before we even go in. But I'm trying to avoid resting because I don't want to have to fight a Dark Brotherhood assassin for a little while, at least. They're not too hard. But when I was like testing out if this would even work, I had 2 Dark Brotherhood assassins spawn in Seyda Neen. So one when I was resting outside the first dungeon, and then another one when I was resting in a bed, trying to recover from the first attack. That was pretty messed up. Okay, cool. So we'll wait for our fatigue to regen a little bit. This fight is... it's not necessarily hard, but it is a little bit tricky. This guy's a mage user. He's got an iron cuirass. And he can summon skeletons, he can do magical attacks. So it's important to be kind of a little bit wary of that. So here we go. So we're going to walk up, and then when he aggroes, we'll start running. But I basically just want to make sure that his attacks don't hit us.
Let's see what you're made of. You're mine.
Okay. Tricky. Alright. Do I want to use Adrenaline Rush here? I think I'd much rather use, like... Don't really want to use Fortify everything for this particular fight. It might be okay. How long's that for? 60 seconds. Alright, chuck some Flynn.
Let's see what you're
Walking up.
made of.
Here he comes. Oh. Alright. Wow. Cool. Turns out Flynn is pretty good. It's crazy how much extra damage you do with just another 20 in strength. I had to like actually look up the calculation and the formula for that. Oh god. Not like this. Well, there we go. That's our first cliff racer killed. There will be many more. Hop in. Okay. All right. We're all good. Just looking at my magic. Take it a little bit easy in here. So let me compare the Spark Sword to this. Okay, so they're like equivalent. We'll use the Spark Sword here.
Here it comes.
Here it comes. Here comes the choo-choo train. Where's the other guy? There's normally two? I only see one. Alright. So these guys are short blade users. So you can kind of just avoid them. They're just dancing back and forth. Where is the other guy? There.
I've trifled with you long enough.
There we go. Just dancing back and forth like that. So it's kind of easy to get lost here if you don't know where you're going, but you want to head up to this landing here, and then just on our left here is where you want to go. Cells of Hollow Hand. Got the Iron Spark Sword. I have no idea how much charge I need to use this item, but here we go.
Die, scoundrel. Let's see what you're made of.
Oh, and we got him. Bunch of potions. 3 more scrolls of unhinging. We got 9 of those now, which is actually really nice. So we're basically not going to have to use anything else to unlock stuff for a while. There's our puzzle box. We'll grab that. And it's actually encumbered me. That's cool. Now I'm checking here to see if there are any dwemer coins. Which there usually are, but nope, not in this case. It's fine. Dwemer coins are like the only, there you go. The weight 0.1, value 50. I like to kind of think of things in terms of like the value per weight, and so that's like a, you know, it's like a 500 to 1 ratio of value per weight. So it's really high value for the space it takes in your inventory to lug around. Cool. And now we'll just head back out. Oh, did I check this? Scrap metal. No, thank you. I really love how Argentand looks. Such a beautiful dwemer ruin. From the outside, anyway. So I was thinking about if I want to join either the Imperial Cult or the Tribunal Temple. And I haven't quite decided on an answer yet. But if you would like me to show off the quest line for either of those, please let me know. Because still thinking about it. I think we'll probably play through the Fighters Guild, and we might play through one of the Great House quest lines as well. I don't know exactly how far through the Fighters Guild I'll get, or if I'll try to go all the way to the end, but we'll see. Might be kind of tricky on this difficulty. One thing I haven't done is check these for potions or magical items. So we'll just have a quick look. Okay. Restore potions mostly.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Alright, kill 4 Telvanni agents.
I'm ready for anything.
Oh, she's
Go ahead.
encumbered me. That's just rude. Can I move with that? Nope. Quality restore fatigue. Very nice. Gosh.
Do you need something?
Actually, maybe I'll go sell some stuff to this fella. That can go. That gives us so much more room to work with.
Anything I
suppose
can do
have a
for you?
moment. What is it?
Cool. So, House Dagoth and the 6th house. The War of the First Council, Saint Nerevar, Nerevar Moon and Star, and the real Nerevar. The War of the First Council was a First-Age religious conflict between the secular Dunmer houses of Dwemer and Dagoth, and the Orthodox Dunmer houses of Indoril, Redoran, Drez, Plalu, and Telvanni. The First Council was the first pan-Dunmer governing body, which collapsed over disputes about sorceries and enchantments practiced by the Dwemer and declared profane by the other houses. The secular houses, less numerous but politically and magically more advanced, and aided by Nord and Orc clans, drawn by promise of land and booty, initially campaigned with great success in the north of Morrowind, and occupied much of the land now comprising Redoran, Vardenfell, and Telvanni district. The Orthodox houses, widely dispersed and poorly organized, suffered defeat after defeat, until Nerevar was made general of all house troops and levies. Nerevar secured the aid of nomad barbarian tribesmen, and contrived to force a major battle at the secular stronghold of Red Mountain on Vardenfell. The secular forces were outmaneuvered and defeated with the help of Ashlander scouts, and the survivors forced to take refuge in the Dwemer stronghold at Red Mountain. After a brief siege, treason permitted Nerevar and his troops to enter the stronghold, where the secular leaders were slain, and Nerevar mortally wounded. General slaughter followed, and houses Dwemer and Dagoth were exterminated. Nerevar died shortly thereafter of his wounds. 3 of Nerevar's associates among the Orthodox houses, Vivek, Almalexia, and Sothasil, succeeded to control of the recreated First Council, renamed the Grand Council of Morrowind, and went on to become the God Kings and immortal rulers of Morrowind, known as the Tribunal, or Almseby. In ancient days, the Deep Elves and a great host of outlanders from the west came to steal the land of the Dunmer. In that time, Nerevar was the great Khan and war leader of the House people, but he honored the ancient spirits and the tribal law, and became as one of us. So when Nerevar pledged upon his great ring of the ancestors, one clan under Moon and Star, to honor the ways of the spirits and rights of the land, all the tribes joined the House people to fight a great battle at Red Mountain. Though many Dunmer, tribesmen, and housemen died at Red Mountain, the Dwemer were defeated and their evil magics destroyed, and the Outlanders driven from the land. But after this great victory, the power-hungry Khans of the great houses slew Nerevar in secret, and, setting themselves up as gods, neglected Nerevar's promises to the tribes. But it is said that Nerevar will come again with his ring, and cast down the false gods, and by the power of his ring will make good his promises to the tribes, to honor the spirits and drive the outsiders from the land. Ages ago, Nerevar was the greatest Dunmer general, first counselor and companion of Vivek, Almalexia, and Sothasil, who, with the power of the great ring of the ancestors, one clan under Moon and Star, united the Dunmer houses to confront the evil Dwemer, the treacherous House Dagoth, and their western allies at Red Mountain. By providence, the faithless Dwemer were utterly destroyed, and their allies defeated, but Nerevar, mortally wounded in combat with the traitor Dagoth, was driven from Red Mountain. Nerevar died not long after of his wounds, but he lived to see the birth of the temple, and to bless the unity of the Dunmer into the safekeeping of Almseby, the temple, and all its communion of saints. Shan Gramosgob to tell you what she knows about the Nerevarian prophecies. Very good. Okay, well, that didn't work.
Wealth beyond measure, Outlander.
Restore agility and restore speed. Oh, his life is so hard. What is going on? Oh, they're both trying to walk this way.
You may
Outlander,
speak.
what do you want?
Come this way. Unstick yourselves. Restore personality. Okay. Let's go find this orc lady.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Still got moon sugar on me. So I can't buy from her, but I am gonna buy a couple of things. Two common disease potions. And one restore strength potion.
What is your business here?
Okay. Oh, I know where we're going.
All right then, I'm listening.
So, oh, I've already sold to you, haven't I? Okay. Well, we're holding on to moon sugar for a while. So we're heading to a ancestral tomb, which is fun. It's gonna be real fun. We'll take 4 of these, actually.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
What I'll do is I'm gonna pop one now. And we'll try to cast this again. There we go. Get it. Perfect. And now we're back off on the road again. I've got a lot of exclusive restore potions, which is really nice. Okay. Just figured I'd check those before we headed off. There are a few more around. There's like those 3 there, there's 1 there, there's 3 there. I'm pretty sure I've checked these already, and I'm also pretty sure they only have alchemy ingredients.
Yes.
All good. So we're heading like there-ish. I could get the silt strider. Nah, we'll walk. We'll walk. Screw it. The real Nerevar. When the Dunmer followed Veloth to Morrowind, there were many warring clans, with no law or leader in common. One Dunmer warlord, Nerevar, had the ambition to rule all the Dunmer. In that time, House Dwemer were great enchanters, so Nerevar went in secret to a Dwemer smith and asked for an enchanted ring that would help him. The ring gave its wearer great powers of persuasion. For safety, it was enchanted to instantly kill anyone who wore it, except Nerevar. The ring was called Moon and Star, and it helped Nerevar unite the various clans into the First Council. Later, however, disputes over religion divided the council, with House Dwemer and House Dagoth on one side, and all the other houses on the other. Dwemer and Dagoth invited Orc and Nord clans as allies and held northwest Morrowind, while Nerevar mustered the other houses and nomad tribes and marched to meet the Dwemer-Dagoth Westerner forces. The armies met at Red Mountain, a Dwemer stronghold. The Dwemer were defeated, with great slaughter and terrible sorceries were used, resulting in the utter extermination of House Dwemer, House Dagoth, and their allies. Nerevar was killed in the battle, and his ring lost, but Nerevar's alliance survives in Morrowind's ruling political institution, the Grand Council. Okay, here we go. Some kind of undead. Ancestor Ghost dead. It's good. Now, from memory, it's this way. I think the other way leads to a Bone Walker. Okay, bring him forward. No, 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 no. Please, God. This is a problem. Might be in trouble here. Okay. We're alive. That was very dangerous because I hadn't saved. Alright, here we go. The archers in particular are quite scary. Fire assaults. Cool. Let's try this. Fail. There we go. Very nice. Okay. Most of them are pretty straightforward, like the melee guys, they can do a lot of damage, but you can take them out. But these archers are just horrible, absolutely horrible. Now I do believe I have to fight a Bone Walker here. I can take that. I think he's through here. Unless it's here. Ghoul Heart. Take that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Okay. Close the door behind us. Alright. Pretty sure there's a Bone Walker in here. He's down there. There's a skeleton there as well. Got no ranged weapon to start the fight off. Okay, he's melee, looks like. Skeletons can open doors, but Bone Walkers can't. Which is good. That's a two-hander. Ish. Okay. There's a skeleton archer on the top. But I might be able to sneak in without him seeing me. Just take a look at stuff. Homilies of Blessed Almalexia. Okay. Yeah, so there's a skeleton archer and a bone walker up there. It's the first room that we actually walked past. Alright. This is gonna be tricky. They don't pack a punch, but they're really annoying. Alright, let's do it. Got grave curse. Luckily for us, it wears off. Yeah, sure. Sermon 15 of the 36 Lessons of Vivek. We'll leave that here. Bone mold helm. Shock resistance. Elemental burst fire. Cool. So we've got plenty of scrolls. We don't have any real magic that we're casting apart from that one heal spell. But we've got plenty of scrolls that we can use if it's required in this situation, which is good. Alrighty. And with that, I suppose we'll call it quits on the episode. So we did a lot today. We've done 2 missions for the Fighters Guild. We've done the first 2 for the Blades. And we're making headway on a couple of different paths. So we will see you in the next episode. Stay tuned.